What's going on, guys? Back with another vlog video. Let me show you pretty much what's been going on and what today's plan is going to be. So first things first, new engine, new manifold that we're going to be building. This is a Cleveland, Windsor block, Cleveland heads, set of 4Vs. This will actually be a supercharged engine. I'm not too sure about the size of the blower, but it's going to be making some decent power. And an update on the Audi. I've gotten the engine mount in, sumps on. I'm pretty sure I took a video of that one. But yeah, I pretty much just started laying up all the chains and the camshafts. So that, I probably might get that tightened up today and start closing up the front. But yeah, who knows? I really just want to get the exhaust ready to lay up and down, but I don't really want to be cutting steel just yet. And the EFI manifold, pretty much almost ready to sand. We just got to fill in that little divot there where we welded in on the inside. It sunk in, but yeah, now all I got to do is grain that, make it look real pretty, and then pretty much once that's grained, we'll put the front on, the throttle body, weld the injectors, pin them, and then it's off to machining. And another good news, another part has arrived for the Audi, and that is the intercooler. As you can see, it is pretty wide. It's not exactly what I wanted, but at the end of the day, it was either pay like $1,300 for exactly what we wanted, and I was like, you know what, it's a street car. Don't really want to be spending that much on it. But yeah, it is a bar and plate cooler. It is a little bit thicker than I wanted, but being a bar and plate, it will not heat soak as fast as that little shitty thing, and plus it will flow pretty well. But like I said, it is a street car, it's not a race car. If it was the Skyline, then I'd be like, oh yeah, let's get a good intercooler, which I do already have a very decent intercooler on that one anyway. But yeah, like I said, it'll do the job. It's just a red light racer at the end of the day. Who cares? So it gets it out of here, which is what I really need. I need this thing gone, done, back on the road so I can get other cars in here to work on. But yeah, intercoolers here, I pretty much have everything. So we should be getting this car ready to run very, very soon. I just got to find the time with all these manifolds lined up. So let's get to work. Oh, and the bike. I got to get that done too. So let's get to work. Okay, so now that that manifold is done, I now have to put heads on the Cleveland, the Chevy. I have to take the Cleveland, the heads off of this cleave oil and shim them up to the right thickness so we can get the shrinkage and sort of drop rate accurate. So yeah, let's start ripping heads off and putting heads back on. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to get done today. It is very, very time consuming, swapping the heads over. This is it fully done. Oh, not fully done yet. We still have to put the pins in for the rails. But yeah, we're just going to take that up to machining now. And yeah, that's pretty much how the grain came out. That took me alone just to get, and even that I'm not super happy with. There's a few marks I've got to clean up. I'm not super happy with, but that alone took me about an hour and a half. And that was just a headache. And we even had to take the LS off because it's actually too wide, and because there's no belly in it, we can't bolt it to our mill to drill for the injector bosses. So I have to go take that away, get that milled, and that's a whole nother thing. And then with these heads, I'm pretty sure this is a supercharged. That's NA. And these 4Vs are supercharged as well. So I didn't get to the Audi today or the bike, but hey, it is what it is. But I'll actually show you something that we do when we put our cylinder heads on. So in order to shim them, I have to go through each washer to find, one that's 1.99 to 2.1. That's thickness. We're sort of shooting in between that, and that'll tell us our height and how much room we have for it to sink in once we've machined the faces of the manifold. So that in itself does take quite a while. But yeah. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.